Hey, alright, so I'm gonna keep this as quick as I can, but it's probably gonna turn into a fucking monologue. Alright, so I had clearly had a very bad, we'll just say oil spill. And hope that I'm being loud enough because I'm not using my headphones right now, which can also be a microphone. I learned that a long time ago. But anyways, no filter, no bullshit, no nothing. So, doing the approachable wolf vlog this time, and that's more cleaned up and more gentleman-like and a little less weird. But my voice keeps going up and down and changing. That happens sometimes. But karaoke night is coming up in town, so I'm fucking pumped. Maybe I'll be able to sing the Take on Me version, that the one that I do when I can actually hit that note, the one that opens Imagination Land. Anyways, but so no, I haven't done karaoke in fucking years. Well, okay, no, I did karaoke at my birthday, but that was like a little pity party for myself. No, last time I did karaoke, when I really did it was with my friend Christian and my friend Leanne. Not at the same time. Like, a lot of different friends, like, a lot of people will be claiming to be my best friends, but I know who my best friends are. Actually, you know what though? I'm a best friend slut. Anyways, but no, I had like the best fucking sleep last night. I had the best fucking day last night. I finally found a place to live where I don't have to run from my demons, but and at the same time somehow they're like magically slain. I don't want to be metaphorical with this, because the whole reason I even made Approachable Wolf in the first place, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's because I liked somebody that didn't like me back, and this was like a couple of years ago. And so in the process of getting over it, I created like a lot of artwork, and then I finally said to myself, I'm gonna stop like shredding and stop throwing away every single thing that I make just because it was centered around someone. I mean, these people, whether guy or gal, they were muses for me for the time that I lived that experience. And for it finally clicked in my head this time that it's like God keeps putting these situations in my life, not so much because of patterns as much as he wants to see me produce something positive from it. So yeah, so now, like, today I'm hoping, there's no fucking way I'm gonna have time to paint today. There's just too much shit that I have to clean up that I made a big mess of. I mean, I gotta go through my social medias and fucking. If you're not a social media person, go directly to the sites. I promise you I will find a way to share the most important things. And see, I had the goal of not like having any of the social medias the same. For example, if I had like a Twitter, which I'm not like mentally ready for, that is just a free-for-all. Same with Blue Sky, so I stay off those, and I just use like Pinterest and like Facebook and Insta. Not that I don't like X.com, it's just it's a little much for someone like me at this time of my life. But I don't have to worry because Approachable Wolf is too long of a URL name anyway. But no. So got my lucky mug. The day this breaks, I break. But not really though. No, because my last lucky mug broke at the perfect time. Unfortunately, that was my best uncle mug. So I'm hoping I get another one of those, because those are the kind of things that you can't just buy for yourself. You have to have bought from someone that loves you. So yeah, okay. Anywho, but yeah, like Skull and Skin's gonna be different than Orion My Cat, and Orion My Cat's gonna be different than Approachable Wolf. There will be some kind of like continuous flow. But it's like telling someone, "Oh, you can only paint trees," because if you paint a tree, and you say paint I don't know. If you paint two things that are different than each other, then you have to go into a different mode. No, like, I don't want to be like, I see trees of green, red. I don't, still a little high off my ego, but anywho, yeah, I mean, things are going to be better. I mean, I'm back on my devotionals, and I'm a little bit more private about them. I was telling my friend, I was like, I don't know if Approachable Wolf is going to be for you, because you don't believe in a lot of that stuff, and it's not so much that it's supposed to be a faith-based thing, but right now, me and my old pastor are having a Whose Bible is Bigger contest, and I'm winning. No, like, like I said, I've never lived in a place that could contain such a situation so elegantly that, like, I don't have to fucking cry in the shower and beg God for forgiveness. Like, I do anyway. It kind of looks a lot like the Every Time music video when I do. Just a simple waterboarding of myself and then, like, get back to, like, reality. I'm a very vulnerable person, and I think I exposed my vulnerability just a wee bit more than I had hoped. So I'm going through and, like, I want to save these things, these posts, but I don't want to necessarily share them right now. I'm an editor, so I can fucking take all of them down and post them into one continuous thing. That's a skill that I learned from Grand Valley. So I don't want to, like, cheapen any of the skills or talents that I have right now. A lot of it, just like I said, it's an oil spill. Like, sorry. But oh yeah, tons of Britney references in all of the sites. She's like a goddess to me. She's fucking beautiful. She's sweet. Like, when I was that kid in high school that didn't really have anything reason to be happy, she was the bubblegum that kept me going and kept my mouth shut and focused. I've since switched to a lot of smoking. Maybe it's time to go back to the juicy fruit, which isn't actually a bubble gum, but it was my grandma's favorite gum. Okay. So there's so many stories to tell, and the reason that they're important to me is because, when my dad died, I realized that, like, I can't just pretend that, like, the Illuminati is hiding bodies. I can't just pretend that, like, there's a secret heaven. I saw a real dead body. I saw a man die, and once you've seen that, you really shut down, and it can become very hard to believe in your own faith. But most importantly, that's when it is time to believe in your own faith. Think about it. Do you really want to believe that you'll never see your lost loved ones ever again? So in the past, I had maybe gotten a little carried away with hopes and prayers that maybe someday I'd see some people that I had to say goodbye to, that I didn't get to say goodbye to, that had passed, that, like, maybe they're not really dead. I don't know. But no, yeah, as far as my dad goes, saw the body, he dead. Now, if any of my little episode makes anybody want to kill me, please bury me at the Owl. hide my body at the Owl so that I can go smoke with my friends in my afterlife. And if you don't know what that is, it's not my business to tell you about, but it is a great place. So look into that. It's a great place. Again, I don't represent them. I don't work there. I just drink there a lot. And not alcohol. Most of the time it's root beer and coffee, so don't fucking worry about my alcoholism. I learned my lessons about bringing vodka into the new year, and it was kind of hypnotic in itself, let alone literally named hypnotic. I think maybe good friends actually knew what kind of person I would be if I actually let my lips loosen up a little bit and actually spoke some of the things that were going on in me. Good people, smart people, but if I don't want to take a shot, there's a reason, because I talk too much, and if I'm being overly quiet, it's because I know too much, and I'm not necessarily about facts of history or knowledge or anything important, but a lot of people put their bullshit on me, and I always try my best to make it look beautiful, whatever I get. Some people get clay, I get bullshit, and that's what I have to work with. I also had to fucking fix my yard because we've been driving on it all season to help my mom, and anywho, this video is going to cut me off. What I like about this phone is it tells me how much time I have left before I have to start cleaning shit out. I actually had to buy extra storage memory because a lot of ideas, and I don't want to miss one single one of them. These were ideas that I should have done stuff with a very long time ago, and maybe missed opportunities that someone else picked up on and went with. And no, I don't claim ownership over anybody else's material, but at the same time, an artist or a bipolar person or any kind of thing that anybody in that headspace knows that it's the same old song, every fucking thing. It's a different beat since you've been gone, and then some jackass is gonna be like, "Since you've been gone." It's funny, but the fact is, it's all been done. So rebooting and nostalgia are two very important components that should be handled responsibly, because as we remember all these things that we used to do, we remember all these people that we lost along the way. And without going into a big production of Rent, which is a Broadway production that I've never even seen, but probably lived out like 900 times, I'm just going to sit and enjoy my cigarettes and my Britney Spears and call it all a conspiracy.